Hello again. So today is going to be the second episode of the new series that I will be doing on my channel, which is going to be taking a look at pretty much every single thing I have in my collection. So today what we'll be taking a look at is this tin right in front of us, and this is what's known as a Princess Mary's Christmas tin from the First World War. You can see right here. And basically it's a little brass tin, small little tobacco tin here, and these were given to all the troops of the British Expeditionary Force and Commonwealth that were fighting in the Christmas area of 1914. So all the troops that had landed there in 1914, all the way from August up to December, were given one of these little tins here. And basically, I'll start from the very beginning. So, how these were basically made and given to the soldiers was there was a fund set up by Princess Mary, whose bust you can see here on the front of the tin, and she set up this fund to raise money to be able to make these tins and fill them up with things to send to every single British soldier fighting in mainly France in 1914, the Christmas of 1914, as a little morale boosting gift for them. And yeah, so the public came together and they all donated very kindly to the fund, and so Mary here was able to set it up. And so she asked various different companies to make these tins for her, and also, or for the British soldiers I should say. And basically what was inside these tins, if I can pop it open, there actually is no contents in this one because it's quite hard to find ones with contents in them. But basically, for the majority of the soldiers, what they would get is down the half, one half would be a yellow packet of loose tobacco leaves. And yeah, they're really nicely presented, just a little packet of tobacco or a pouch of tobacco, however you want to say it. And in the other half, there was a packet of cigarettes, also in a yellow, specially designed wrapper. And also the cigarettes, I'll try and put a picture up on screen, but they were all the different bits and bobs in the tin. They were put in a certain way. It was a very nice presentation. I'll get a picture up so you can see. But yeah, and also I should mention, it wasn't always just that variety. So there was different ones for like the different types of soldiers. So for the Indian troops who were also volunteering to fight, they were given like various other things, and some of these things were like boiled sweets or spices, various things like that, and they were put in there instead for them. But some of them were given the tobacco, but it just depended on their religion and what they preferred. And for the nurses fighting, they were given a bar of chocolate, and sometimes they were given the bullet pencil as well. That was sometimes included. But yeah, also there was a bullet pencil I just mentioned there. It was basically a .303 round, like the casing, and it was a little pencil with the bullet tip on the other end that they could use to write home in letters and such. But all the tins, they also had little cards and photos of the royal family, which were quite cool. I'll put some pictures of those up as well that you can look at. So yeah, hopefully someday I will get some of the actual contents, but I really like the tin as it is. And we'll just take a closer look. The lighting isn't too great, but let's take a closer look at the tin. So first of all, in the center you'll notice there is a bust of the princess on the front right there, surrounded by a wreath there, and you can see the initials, and on all along the side are the different countries that fought with the Allies in the First World War, along with some other little things. So let's start over here in the top right corner. So we have Japan. Then we go down, we can see Russia surrounded by 3 different flags. Then we have Montenegro in the corner, and here you can see there's the end of a battleship. And on the other side you can also see to represent the Navy, and it says Christmas 1914 right there. And then over here we have Serbia. Then beside we have France with the same flags as Russia. I'm not sure if there's different patterns, you can't really see that, but 3 flags on each side, and then on the top we have little Belgium there, and Imperium Britannicum just over Princess Mary. And also, just to point out, there's a very nice little imprint of a sword here, going across, surrounded by different wreaths and things like that. So yeah, it's a really nice tin. You can see this one isn't in too good shape, but they're beautiful little tins and a brilliant part of history. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.